All right, what is up, YouTube? This is like episode 10. I'm here with the safety inspector, and we've got some OEM parts. So I've got a new upper control arm, new trailing arm, I think is what that thing is considered. Lower control arm, trailing arm, and one tie rod box. All nice, fancy new parts on this side. So I could have maintained. And I got my freaking Corvette 7s on. I could have kept these on, but I wanted to replace this one for sure because this is unserviceable. But these really aren't in that bad a shape. As you can see, it's still holding. It's still got a little bit of, but I tore all the boots by accident, and I was gonna replace the tie rod just because it's cheap. And I got a new strut on the way, but I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and say F it and just replace these joints because I just didn't feel like putting new boots on old stuff. So and they were all out of grease as well, so I was like, I might as well. So I'm going to mark these bolts if they're eccentrics and see if I can strip this stuff down and hopefully put this thing on pretty quick. You gonna say hello? How about you sit? Sits. Hey, safety man, come here. Come here. Ladies, that is a fuel filter. Sit. Hey, sit for me. What are you, camera shy? There you go. You look so cute. Shake. He's been mad at me because I haven't been able to take him for walks recently. It's like 103 out. You don't want to go for a walk. You don't want to go for a walk. You don't want to go for a walk. I should be able to. Let me mount this to you. All right, come on. I'm gonna put you back inside, because I don't want to have to worry about you for a little bit. Hey, go. All right, progress. I didn't feel like making a 55-minute video like I did last video. So I got one of the tie rods off. That was pretty easy. Just heated it up some and popped right off. And I got one of these, the front control arm off. That was also super easy. And luckily, I'm replacing the strut too, because I've been trying to get, there's a Allen key at the back of this strut that holds it onto this little under ball joint, and that mofo ain't coming off at all. So luckily I've got a new strut that's going in this place, because that one isn't going anywhere at all. Just to show you, and I heated it up, I did everything everybody said to do to see if they can loosen it. But the other side, I did look, I'm not going to do it, but I did look, and the other side looks like it's there's just not as much corrosion, but you can see it's kind of rusted in there. That thing ain't moving at all. So unless I just drill it out, I think I'm just going to drop the entire assembly and then just have that thing sitting around for whenever I decide to sell this thing and somebody wants to try to rebuild it or something. But hopefully that new strut will be here soon. I'm taking some leave next week. Let's see. Let's check the old shipping. But I got the new fender on the truck, luckily. I've just been working on stuff. I feel like that's all I do. Working on stuff and doing school. Let's see, track package. It says through FedEx, coming from Kentucky. Says it will be here on Monday. So I'll probably pull this thing off tonight, Oh, and my wheels are finished, luckily. I'm not excited to see how much that's gonna be, but yeah, buy some t-shirts, buy some 3D printed stuff, and then maybe I can get some wheels on here at some point. I'm gonna go work on a buddy of mine's Turbo C10 tomorrow, because he's not really sure if he hooked everything up correctly, so I was like, I'll try it out. So I'll bring the GoPro to show that thing off too. Maybe we can get some cool C10 videos. But I'm gonna keep working on this thing a little bit. I gotta pull this whole assembly off and then check back in a second. All right, so I've got the Bluetooth wheel set up now. I'm gonna take this, I got a buddy of mine with a ball joint press. I'm gonna go pop that bad boy out tomorrow, pop the new one in, get most of the suspension back in. Strut's gone. It's nice, these things have these little quick disconnects, like an actual hydraulic setup, so that was really sweet. Here's the OEM strut. You can see this is all exposed. It looks like you get some gunk in there, and this has a little bit of schmutz to it, so I'm guessing it's been, you know, it's a very light leak. I'm not gonna throw this away by any means, but this under ball joint is toast, and that's the Allen key that I can't get out, so kind of stinks. You know, it would be really nice if I could just rebuild this thing, but I am not seeing it. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna toss it, because Mercedes people like all OEM stuff, so I'm just gonna leave it for the next person. Do not open, do not come. But I'm gonna go eat dinner and try this again tomorrow. So I got a phone call yesterday after work, and I got told I got some good news for the S600. I finally got the wheels in. So here's just got a little dust on them. Here are the wheels after being repaired. And they look good. Lips look brand new. Looks like they tumbled even the titanium bolts. Looks exactly like the factory color. Pretty freaking sweet. So it'll be a while before I have tires to put on these, but we'll figure out fitment. But man, do they look good. They look really good. This is exciting. So I've got most of the pieces back on. I'm waiting to put the knuckle back on because I got the new strut, but this line is 180 what it's supposed to be, and so it needs to be 180 degrees on this bottom fitting. And it is, as you can see. Looks very different. So I messaged the company and I was like, yeah, this line is wrong. I can't run it. And they were like, can you pull this off? And I said, yeah, I can, but I need a working one. So they're gonna send me another one, so it'll be a couple more days. But this thing does look pretty good. We'll see how well it actually works. But this is the box it came in, all effed up. So yep, just a couple more days waiting around, just like always. All right, what is up, YouTube? I have been waiting a couple weeks to replace this strut. Here was the previous strut that I got. They put the freaking hose on backwards, which I was like, eee, not a great look. So then they sent me this one, and this one looks like it might be the correct configuration. So I'm gonna try to install this really quick. I did get it in, and this was leaking, so the box is like ruined. The fluid kind of looks like crap, but I'm gonna try it out. Why it was leaking, I gotta change the oil in this. Why it was leaking is because there's this little piece of grit. I hope this isn't signs of the future. There's this little piece of grit stuck in the quick disconnect. So I'm really hoping this is a RMT, which doesn't have great reviews. It's very 50-50 on reviews, which is sad. I don't know, we're gonna try it out. Push comes to shove, I put the old one back on or something. I don't know. It is so hard to get freaking struts for this dang car. So, alright, let me throw this thing on and I'll holler. Alright, what is up, YouTube? I finally got the fucking car together. Woo-hoo. Pressure washed it. Yeah, that thing looking good. Sheesh. Sheesh. Look at that. You can see me. It's still crazy how quiet it is with no, it's like just straight pipes and big tips. Let me turn this down so I don't get no copyright. Oof. All right, I'm gonna drive this thing around for a little bit, see how it does. I didn't feel like walking the dog today, so I'm finally getting this thing out and driving around. I got the new strut in on the third strut. I'll have to get an alignment for sure with this dang thing. The steering wheel sits a little cattywampus. Yeah, it's like a little left. But I'm gonna drive to my buddy's house, see how it does. It feels good. Feels like factory, but there's no squeak like it was before, which is really nice. So maybe I fixed it. What's up, neighbor? As you can see, it's still super quiet in here. Even with the exhaust and everything. Oh, is this lady wanting to cross? What do you want? What do you want from me? Gun it here in a second, see how this thing does. I haven't really driven this thing in 6 weeks or something. I probably need to shake the cobwebs out. And it is nice and cool today too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on it some here in a second. See how this thing does if I ever get it. This intersection is absolute ass. I got a freaking big sign that impedes the traffic view to the left, and then I'm like stuck, but like pretty much dead center. Pretty much stuck dead center between two red lights. So when both lights are green, it's just like you just get stuck forever. There's sheep. Yeah, I'm definitely have to get a freaking alignment on this one. Mofo's. Oh, that thing's smoking. Oh, he hit the curb. He smoked all this dirt. That's a hoodlum. What's up, hoodlum? Let's see if I can get on it one more one time. See how this thing feels. Feels good, feels healthy. I still probably have some sort of I think it's a cylinder 7 misfire. So I'm gonna try some more troubleshooting. I don't think it's the moving. Very easy to go fast. That's 70. I'm in a 35, so I need to not do that. All right, I'm at my buddy's house, so I'll be back in a little bit. All right, just passed a police officer. They definitely did not see me do a little pull. Whew. This fucker is quick. Quicker than shit. Whoa. This thing's got some ass to it. Jeez. 14 pounds. Okay. I have to get the freaking steering wheel fixed. I got to get an alignment before I start beating on this thing. It's telling me ESP malfunction because of the steering angle sensor. It says, why is it so far out of way? So I did tie rods, I did lower control arm, I did lead arm, I did upper control arm, I did the freaking strut. That's probably it. I did a bunch. So now I just need to drive it a little bit. Oh damn, Mr. Big Baller. Check out the size of this freaking boat. Jeez. I ain't got it like that. I'll tell you what, I ain't got it like that at all. I ain't got it remotely like that. I've been rubbing fucking 2 pennies on the ground I found for warmth for about a month. God, I hate this intersection so much. It's literally like the perfect distance between 2 freaking red lights, and there's a good amount of people that live in my neighborhood because it goes pretty far back. So I'm just to cross takes an act of God. It sounds like maybe the pulleys are still a little noisy. There's like some sort of like rattly noise, and I'm not 100% sure if it's the maybe the pulleys. I've oiled them, but maybe this car's just a little noisy. I wouldn't think though. Like, I wouldn't. Why would they make an S-Class noisy? But like, you get into like a higher idle, like right there, and it's kind of like, it's a little roar sounding. It's not terrible. Like, you put the freaking radio on 2% and you don't hear it, but I want this car to be like, I want this car to be at like my first time. I want it to be perfect. I want everything to be okay. I want my parents to still love me after the fact. I better quit. Oh yeah, I got my Etsy freaking banished. So if if you want to support me, just hit me up and buy one of these freaking, buy a RPG, please. Etsy banned me for damn, I can't talk. Etsy banned me for load limit is active. I've never even heard of that. They banned me for not having an orange tip on the obviously fake RPGs that I sell, which is kind of like low-key hilarious, because it's like, oh no, I'm just selling like real RPGs on Etsy. Like I'm obviously selling real RPGs on Etsy. So yeah, they banished me, so I have to print out an RPG with the freaking orange tip on it to be like, nope, this is how I'm selling them. Totally what you're looking for. So if you want one with an orange tip, I can print one with an orange tip. If you want one without one, I don't give a fuck. You want it fucking baby blue, I'll make it happen. But what I do want is some motherfucking sales. Some motherfucking sales, baby. Please give me some motherfucking sales. Put some sales up on me, because a man's hurting for cash. So or a t-shirt, or whatever. I'm always trying to pay for this damn thing. So yeah, just let me know and we will get this bad boy up to 100%. Thanks for watching.